Hello students, we are now starting with the next chapter which is followed by the chapter of reproduction, that is reproductive health. We have seen the reproductive system in detail. We have seen the male reproductive system, we have seen the female reproductive system. In this chapter, we will speak about some problems, some health related problems related to the reproductive system in the males and the females. All right. So reproductive health, these two words in general will indicate a normal, healthy and functioning reproductive system. If you read these two words, reproductive health, what comes to mind is a normal, healthy and a functional reproductive system. But according to WHO, it will include all aspects of the reproductive system of an individual, which will be the physical, the emotional, the social, and behavioral aspects related to reproduction in an individual, whether a male or a female. When all these are accomplished, then we say that it is the total well being in all aspects of reproduction. Total well being in all aspects of reproduction, that is physical, emotional, social, and behavioral. Then we say that the individual is reproductively healthy when he is having a normal and good functioning reproductive system and is in interaction, is emotionally and socially involved and is behaviorally responsible for his reproductive behaviors. That is called a reproductively healthy individual. And एक reproductively healthy society बनाने के लिए, which is the goal of the WHO, that the society should be reproductively healthy. So one reproductively society should have all individuals who are reproductively healthy, means in terms of all aspects their reproduction is healthy. All right. Now there are some problems which have to be considered when we are saying that the individual should be reproductively healthy in all aspects. These problems, they include some myths and misconceptions about sexual intercourse, about the appearance of secondary sexual characters, about the menstrual cycle. बहुत सारे myths and misconceptions हैं. In the traditional Indian society, a lot of misconceptions are there. Like one of them is when the female girl child is menstruating, puberty में जब menstrual cycle start हो जाता है, while those days of menstruation, she should not visit the temple, she should not attend festivals. But all these are traditional myths and beliefs. All right. You and I now know that menstrual cycle is normal physiological function of the body. It is normal. It is going to happen in a female who is reproductively healthy. Menstrual cycle is going to happen every month. Alright, so these myths and misconceptions regarding the menstrual cycle, regarding sexual intercourse, regarding various other appearance of secondary sexual characters, they should be eliminated from the society. Okay, the society should be educated in it. Then about the reproductive organs. We do not have a good knowledge about the reproductive organs. You are studying biology at this age, so you have this knowledge जो हमने अभी पढ़ा है about the male reproductive system और the female reproductive system. Ask your friends who have not taken biology, okay, who have taken only math, physics and chemistry. They will not understand anything about the reproductive organs. So we feel that reproductive organs, the study of reproduction and the sex education should be started in school level. School level पे every child, whether it's male or female, should be educated about the reproductive organs, should be educated about the changes during puberty and at all ages of life, should be educated about sexual intercourse, should be educated about techniques of preventing conception, that is preventing pregnancy. All this should be educated at the level of school. Alright? So age related changes जो होंगे, people are not aware that puberty में ये changes होने वाले हैं, and then middle period में ये changes होंगे, and menopause में ये changes होंगे. They don't know about this. There is no education. Safe and hygienic sex practices should be educated. इनके बारे में बहुत सारा information in the print media should be given out. Even the relatives, the friends, parents, elder brothers and sisters should be educating their younger ones. The teachers are also going to play a very important role when we introduce sex education in the school level. All right. So, in the Indian society, we normally do not speak of sex openly, but this should be eliminated. You and I are responsible individuals now. So, that hesitation should not be there. Parents, elder siblings, teachers, relatives, good friends can openly speak up to the younger ones and can educate them. Okay. Then regarding the sexually transmitted diseases क्या होती हैं, how they are spread, all this should be educated. All right, what are sexually transmitted diseases, how they are going to spread, how they can be prevented. Very important कि उनको prevent कैसे कर सकते हैं. Then next is the birth control options. How you can prevent pregnancy. All right, how a couple who is in the age of marriage, the marriageable age couple should be educated that how they can prevent pregnancy if they want to delay having a child, or if they want to have a good gap between two children, then what will be the safe birth control options available for them. Often ऐसा होता है, it is seen that when the couple is married, both of them don't have any education about birth control options. So marriageable couple को वो education parents should give, relatives should give, elder siblings should give, some good friends should give. All right, and it should be given at this level also, that is the school education level. Care of the pregnant, how a pregnant female should be taken care of, that many people don't know. Then postnatal care of the mother and the baby immediately after delivery. Mother and baby both require care. So what kind of care should be delivered to them? Importance of breastfeeding. Doctors usually educate females, but बहुत सारे females को नहीं समझ में आता है. They don't understand because scientifically उनको पता नहीं रहता है what is the importance of mother's milk, what is the importance of colostrum to the baby, which is the first milk. Okay, so importance of breastfeeding should be educated. Then uncontrolled population growth, ये जो हमारा population है जो grow कर रहा है enormously. Okay, uncontrolled population growth से क्या problems हो रही हैं, what are the problems which our country India is facing because of uncontrolled population growth, and how can we as a country improve if the population is under control, or if the population growth is reduced. Okay, how we can improve as a country on the global level if the population is under control. उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? All the couples, okay, all the couples, there are so many slogans which the government puts up, there are so many print media options. Radio पे इतना आता है because people in the rural area, they listen to radio a lot. हम दो हमारे दो means two individuals हैं, one wife and one husband, so they should have not more than two children. All right, so that the statistics is maintained. जितने दो थे उनमें से दो ही आए. Two individuals should not have more than two children, so that we maintain, at least we maintain the statistics, it's not reducing it. Nowadays we have come up to हम एक हमारा एक. That means if we are one, we both are one, we should have only one child. That is what the government is promoting, government is putting up. Government is giving so many incentives for the first child, for the first girl child. Why for the first girl child? Because female feticide इतना common है. So we need to educate about opportunities for both males and females. Opportunities for both males and females, so that female feticide is prevented. All right, currently India में 1000 males per, we have only 934 females. On 1000 males, we have only 934 females. So female feticide should be avoided. We should educate the couples that whether it is a male child or a female child, opportunities are going to be same for the both. The female child should not be considered as a burden on the parents. The government is giving incentives for the first female child, which the couple is having. It is giving free education. It is giving free policies, enormous policies, okay? But people are not educated about all these, and hence female feticide is still prevalent. Female feticide is still prevalent in the rural areas, okay? So that should be avoided. Now, considering all these problems, the government has come up with strategies, Okay, government has come up with strategies which will help to educate, which will help to spread the message, and which will help to limit the number of problems or reduce the number of problems. India is amongst one of the first countries, okay, to initiate family planning program. India is one of the first countries to initiate family planning programs. It initiated the planning program in the year 1951, important MCQ. It initiated the family planning program in the year 1951, important MCQ, and it is going to be assessed every 10 years. Your NCERT textbook says कि हर decade में उसका assessment होगा. A decade means a span of 10 years. So 1951 है, उसके बाद 1961, 1971, 1981, and so on. So every 10 years again it is going to assess. Every 10 years again the population is going to be counted, is going to be checked. Okay, the number of males and females, number of literates and illiterates, everything is going to be checked, is going to be assessed every 10 years. All right, and next is the RCH, that is the reproductive and child healthcare program, which is going to include all the wider aspects of the problems of reproduction. So presently it is in the name of reproductive and child healthcare program, which is going to include a wider aspect, is going to increase the awareness regarding all these reproductive related problems. All right, now we will just see what is the current scenario of the population of India and why do we need to control it, and अगर हमको उसको control करना है, so how we are going to control it. Let us see the population growth now. Because we have healthy individuals, healthy reproducing individuals, we have a healthy reproducing society, but उसका disadvantage क्या हो रहा था? उसका disadvantage हो रहा था population was growing enormously because resources भी बहुत थे initially, where there were abundance of resources, abundance of space, abundance of food. Population was growing enormously. In the year 1900, the global population, that is the world population, was around 2 billion. 2 billions is 2000 millions. Okay, this conversion you know now. So in the year 1900, now these are important MCQs which you will have to remember. These are directly from your NCERT textbook. So in the year 1900, the population was around 2 billion, that is 2000 millions. 2000 में यही population, that is 2000 में यही population, it came to around 6 billion. 6 billion from 2 billion. And 2011 में, that is 11 years from here, means 10 years after 2000, this population increased to 7.2 billion. Means 1.2 billion का increase हुआ यहाँ पे 10 years में, in a span of 10 years. So individuals should be educated. Individuals should be educated what are the ill effects of a growing population. What are the ill effects? हर चीज में competition हो जाएगी. There will be lack of resources, lack of food, lack of shelter, lack of space. ये educate करना है हमको, हमारे responsible individuals को, so that they help us put a check on population. Okay, individuals, they are again those slogans are used, हम दो हमारे दो, हम एक हमारे एक. Various advertisements are used, जिसमें individuals को दिखाया जाता है कि अगर एक couple के पास 10 children है, okay, there is one ad which shows one couple is having 10 children and the other couple on the contrary is having only 2 children. So that couple which is having 2 children can provide everything, can provide good education, can provide good food, can provide good resources, good shelter to their 2 children. Whereas this couple who is having 10 children, the resources are getting distributed in 10 individuals, in 10 children. Okay, so that advertisement is promoting that a couple should have only 2 children or 1 child as of now. हम एक हमारा एक. Okay, so इंडिया का भी यही सिनेरियो था. 1947, that is the time जब हमारा इंडिपेंडेंस हुआ था. At that time the population was around 350 million. At that time the population was around 350 million. But in 2000 the population was 1 billion. मतलब 350 million से it is 1000 millions now. 350 million से it is 1000 million. And from 2000 to 2011, it again grew up to 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion. doubling time of the population was around 30 years. Means 30 years में एक population double हो जा रहा था if we see the global scenario or the Indian scenario, which is not good. If in every 30 years the population is doubling, the resources and the space being the same, all right? So yeah, we have to keep a check on this. This has to be kept a check on. Now why is the population rate growing so fast? Because resources हैं, okay, and death rate कम हो गया है. With increased scientific techniques, with increased medications in the field of pharmaceutical, in the field of medicine, death rate कम हो गया है. Maternal mortality rate. Previously, the female used to die after giving birth to a child. Okay, बहुत ज़्यादा maternal mortality rate हो गया था, which has now decreased. Infant mortality rate. The infants which were born previously, वो कैरी नहीं होते थे बहुत ज्यादा लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए. They used to die at their initial ages. The infant mortality rate has decreased, and the reproductive age group, that is the age group from 14 to 55 years, हमने देखा है ये human population में भी, okay, in ecology. The reproductive age group people have increased, all right, and hence the population is growing because they are reproducing at the maximum. Now what the government has done, government motivates smaller families, वही slogans से, it gives incentives. फर्स्ट चाइल्ड को इंसेंटिव देता है सो दैट कपल को वो फर्स्ट चाइल्ड के लिए सब फ्री रहे. सेकंड चाइल्ड से कोई भी इंसेंटिव नहीं मिलेगा. सो द कपल इज रिस्ट्रिक्टेड. ओके, द कपल नाउ नोज दैट फॉर द सेकंड चाइल्ड एवरीथिंग विल हैव टू बी given by him. There will be no incentive. Then it puts up slogans of happy couples, posters of happy couples, posters, advertisements of happy couples who have less number of children. Means the couple who is having less children are more happy. So it is putting up happy couple slogans, all right? Marriage age को strictly 18 years for females and 21 years for males. That is before 18 years and before 21 years. Although the male and the female will be in the reproductive age group because puberty से start हो गया है. Okay, we have seen reproductive system में. Although they will be in the reproductive age group, we are delaying their reproduction by having the marriageable age strictly to 18 years for females and 21 years for males. So those years, like from 14 to 18 and from 14 to 21, we are delaying their reproduction so that population control may aaye. All right. Education of contraceptives. Contraceptives are birth control options. Okay, they will contraindicate conception. Means ये pregnancy नहीं होने देंगे. Contraceptive, the word, if you break down, they will contradict conception. Means ये pregnancy नहीं होने देंगे after an intercourse. All right, after an sexual intercourse, the contraceptives, if they are used, they will not allow the female to become pregnant. तो फिर birth rate control में आएगा. All right, so the government is educating about these contraceptives. Now let us see what are these contraceptives, what are the types of contraceptives and how they can be used. Right, so a contraceptive is something which is going to help prevent unwanted pregnancy. Means a couple during intercourse, if the couple is not willing to have a pregnancy right now, if the couple is not willing to have a child right now, there may be two reasons to it, that the couple is already having a child who is small, or the couple wants to delay pregnancy for few years after marriage. All right. So the contraceptive is going to be a device which is going to help prevent unwanted pregnancy. Contraception is something which is going to help you prevent having a child at that time. All right. But इनका action reversible रहता है. You don't want to have the child in that year of life. In the next year of life, if you do want to have a child, you will not be using the contraception. All right. Now, there are various contraceptions. I have put up this list over here. You are going to write this list over here in your notebook. All right. You're going to make this chart. As we discuss one contraceptive, इस method के अंदर क्या-क्या आएगा, you are going to fill up. All right. Just make this chart in your notebook like this. Natural, there can be natural contraceptive methods, then can be barrier methods. Third is the IUDs, that is intrauterine devices. Fourth is oral pills. You can take oral tablets to prevent pregnancy. Fifth is implants. And sixth is surgical method to prevent pregnancy or surgical method of contraception. So these 6 methods, you are going to make a chart in your notebook. As and when we will discuss now one method, इसके अंदर क्या क्या आएगा आप इस चार्ट में fill up करते जाओगे. By the end of the lecture, you should have this chart complete with what comes inside these methods. Alright, now having seen that all these are the methods of contraception, an ideal contraceptive is the one which will be user friendly, is the one which will be easily available, is the one which will be reversible. Means abhi pregnancy nahi chahiye. If after some time I do want to have a child, then its action should be reversible. It should have no or less side effects, least side effects to the body of either the male or the female, and should not interfere during sexual intercourse. That is when the male and female are having a sexual intercourse, जब coitus हो रहा है, तब ये contraception interfere नहीं करना चाहिए. If it interferes with the sexual drive of the male and the female, they will be hesitant to use it. They will not very much be in favor of using it. Alright, so it should have less side effects, should be reversible, should be easily available, should be user friendly, and it should be effective. I have not written this over here. It should be effective. Means ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि contraception use किया है उसके बाद भी pregnancy हुआ है. It should be effective. Its results should be guaranteed and it should be effective. That is how we are going to prevent unwanted pregnancy and birth control. We are going to have birth control and thus population control. Alright. So now let us see one method over here. Let us see the natural methods of contraception. Okay. First is the periodic abstinence from sex in particular days of the month. Now we have seen the menstrual cycle. हमने detail में देखा है menstrual cycle. Okay. You know that the first phase is the menstrual phase when it is bleeding. Alright. First 5 to 6 days. Then from the 7th day to the 14th day, from the 7th to the 14th, 7 to the 13th, because 14th day is ovulation, 7 to 13th is the follicular phase, when the follicle is maturing. We have seen this in detail. Okay. 14th day is ovulation phase, जब ovary से ovum release हुआ है. And this ovum is then going to travel from the fallopian tube to the ampulla, which is the site of fertilization. So ये ovum release होने के बाद it is going to be viable for around 1 or 2 days. So यहाँ से निकलने के बाद यहाँ पहुँचने तक उसकी viability जब तक रहेगी. Alright, and जब ovulation हो रहा है, at that time, if we do not have a sexual intercourse, if we do not involve in coitus, in an intercourse, then pregnancy can be avoided. So this we consider 4 days before, so 10 to 17th day. This is the risk period. Risk period for couples who want to avoid pregnancy. ध्यान से सुनो. Risk period for couples who want to avoid pregnancy, because chances of ovulation to fertilization are very high between these days. These 4 days we are taking. Okay, हम extra में ले रहे हैं to calculate it, so that if sexual intercourse is avoided from the 10th day to the 17th day of the cycle, then pregnancy can be avoided. Nowadays even apps come. Apps भी आती हैं Android phones में, where you have to put your menstrual date, the day when you have started menstruation. That will be the first day of your menstrual cycle. And they tell you that which are your highly risk days if you want to avoid pregnancy. Alright, so अगर ये risk days हैं, तो बाकी के days safe days होंगे. Means safe for sexual intercourse. They will be safe for sexual intercourse. These are risk days. ध्यान से सुनो. नहीं समझा है, go back and listen to the video. These are risk days. If 10th to 17th day is risk day, then 17th day के बाद यानी कि 18th to 28th day जब तक ये phase चलेगा, menstruation चलेगा, and these days 7 से 10 तक का ये सब हो जाएंगे safe days. Means in these days, if the couple is going to have an intercourse, the couple will not land up with pregnancy. The problem with this method is efficient calculation लगता है. Okay, and individuals are not so educated so that they understand this calculation. You and I are understanding this calculation now because we have seen the complete process in detail. So we understand that these are the risk days. Why these are the risk days? Because ovulation होने के chances और fertilization होने के chances high हैं इस time पे. After this fertilization नहीं होगा. Alright, after this fertilization nahi hoga. So these are the high risk days. There should be the periodic abstinence of sex during the risk days. That is the day from 10th to 17th day of the menstrual cycle. Alright, because हमने ये भी देखा है कि ovum और sperm का मूवमेंट साइमल्टेनियसली होना चाहिए. मतलब जब यहाँ से ओवम रिलीज हुआ है ओव्यूलेशन पे, व्हेन इट इज ट्रैवलिंग हियर टू द एम्प्यूला, साइमल्टेनियसली यहाँ पे इंटरकोर्स होके स्पर्म्स ने ट्रैवल करना चाहिए. ऑलराइट, सो अगर ये टाइम पे इंटरकोर्स नहीं होगा, तो ओवम हैज रीच्ड हियर बट देयर आर नो स्पर्म्स फ्रॉम हियर टू फर्टिलाइज द ओवम. फर्टिलाइजेशन इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. दिस इज अ नेचुरल मेथड. ओनली डिसएडवांटेज इज कि ये फुल प्रूफ नहीं है अगर कैलकुलेशन गलत हुआ तो. इफ यू हैव कैलकुलेटेड रॉन्ग डेज देन इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी अ फुल प्रूफ मेथड, but it will have no side effects. Okay. Second is withdrawal or coitus interruptus. Means when the penis is about to ejaculate during an intercourse, when the penis is highly excited and is about to ejaculate, at that time just withdraw the penis. Now this is the vagina. Just withdraw the penis from the vagina. So the male partner should withdraw the penis from the vagina just before ejaculation. It is called withdrawal or coitus interruptus because the coitus is interrupted. The intercourse is interrupted. So understand the words. Withdrawal of what? Withdrawal of penis. When? During coitus or during sexual intercourse. So the intercourse is interrupted. Alright? It is the withdrawal of the penis during, just before ejaculation during coitus. But this is also not a foolproof method because the pre-ejaculatory fluid which is going into the vagina during the act of sexual intercourse, थोड़ा सा जो pre-ejaculatory fluid जा रहा है, it might also contain sperm. So this is not a foolproof method. Third is lactation amenorrhea. Lactation amenorrhea. Now we all know that once fertilization हो गया यहाँ पे, अगर यहाँ पे फर्टिलाइजेशन हो गया तो आगे की मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल ओके एंड मेंस्ट्रुएशन इज गोइंग टू बी सस्पेंडेड टिल 9 months. जब तक डिलीवरी हो, जब तक फीटस अंदर डेवलप हो रहा है, मेंस्ट्रुएशन नहीं होता है, आगे की साइकिल नहीं होती है. ओके, वी हैव सीन दिस. अगर फर्टिलाइजेशन हो गया तो आगे की मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल सस्पेंडेड रहती है. द फीमेल विल नॉट हैव मेंस्ट्रुएशन, विल नॉट हैव मंथली ब्लीडिंग फॉर 9 months. And 9 months के बाद after delivery also, when the female is lactating, if the female is lactating full proof, बहुत अच्छा milk baby को मिल रहा है, female is lactating to its fullest, so then that time also the menstrual cycle is suspended. The further phases are suspended. So 9 months pregnancy वाले and then around 6 months, lactation amenorrhea का period is around 6 months. For around 6 months, the menstrual cycle is suspended. At this time also, if the couple is having an intercourse, there are no chances of fertilization because the menstrual cycle is suspended. So ovulation होगा ही नहीं. अगर menstrual cycle suspended है तो ovulation होगा ही नहीं. Ovulation नहीं होगा तो fertilization नहीं होगा and subsequently pregnancy नहीं होगी. So these are the natural methods of contraception. There are no side effects because इसमें कुछ भी हम बाहर का नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं. We are not using anything from outside. So there are no side effects. Okay, but these methods are not foolproof. These methods are not foolproof. Often failure होता है because calculate अच्छे से नहीं हुआ, withdraw time पर नहीं हुआ, pre-ejaculatory fluid है. Lactation amenorrhea में if the mother is not lactating to its fullest, alright, so then she might not come to know and she may be pregnant again. So these are natural methods. You are going to write down these 3 natural methods in your chart now under the natural methods. Okay. Next is the barrier method. मीन्स एक बैरियर लगा देना है so that the sperm and ovum cannot meet with each other. Sperm and ovum will not be able to meet with each other because of this barrier. This barrier can be physical, can be chemical. We are seeing the physical ones first. The first is the condom. Condom male भी use कर सकता है, female भी use कर सकती है. It comes for both the male as well as the female. Now just apply it. Male will have to use the condom over the penis. It will have to cover the penis before an intercourse. Okay. If the female is using it, female will be covering the cervix and the vagina, the entry over here. Okay. Female will be covering the cervix and the vagina. That will be a female condom. A male condom will be where the male is covering the penis, so that entry of the sperms is not permitted in the vagina. During ejaculation, the sperms will come out here, the semen will come out here and will be collected in this condom. Condom is a thin rubber latex sheet. It's a thin rubber latex sheet, very thin, very fine. Alright, it is collected, the semen will be collected in that thin rubber sheet after the penis is withdrawal from the vagina after sexual intercourse or after coitus. This thin rubber sheet, it can be taken out and it can be discarded. It is disposable. It is self-inserted. Because of this self-insertion, the male can insert it by itself. It gives privacy to the user to use it, okay? You don't need to go to anyone to get it inserted. Then they do not interfere with the sexual drive of the male and the female. They are self-inserted thin rubber latex sheet. If the male is using it, it will be over the penis. If the female is using it, it will be over the vagina and the cervix. Only thing is, एक barrier बन जाता है जिससे sperms meet नहीं कर सकेंगे egg से. Sperms will not be able to meet the ovum over here. Alright, so it is a called barrier method. This is one of them, condoms. We will see the others now. Another barrier in the barrier method is the diaphragm, the cervical cap and the valve. All these three are also rubber barriers, but they are only for the female reproductive tract. They cover the cervix during coitus. Cervix को cover करते हैं during sexual intercourse. They cover the cervix during coitus so that entry of the sperm, यहाँ पे जो sperms आएंगे अभी, if the condom is not there, the penis is going to give out sperms, okay? Semen आएगा. Entry of these sperms will be blocked into the uterus and further into the fallopian tube. So they block the entry of sperms into the female reproductive tract. Means cervix से आगे नहीं जा पाएंगे sperms. They are reusable. Important MCQ. Condoms, we saw that during one sexual intercourse they can be used. After that they have to be discarded. But these diaphragm, cervical walls, cervical caps, walls, they are reusable. And this is also a physical barrier. It is used in the female reproductive tract. They are going to block the entry of sperms. ये सारे MCQs आते हैं इसके साथ. Chemical barriers in the barrier method is a chemical जो हम outside बाहर से लाएंगे. Okay. These will be spermicidal creams or jellies or foam. ये spermicidal creams कहाँ पर apply होगी? ये apply होगी vagina में. The female is going to apply these spermicidal creams, these jellies, which is going to kill the sperms when they enter the vagina. Sperms की motility reduce कर देंगे, उनका action कम कर देंगे. They are going to be fatal for the life of the sperm. These spermicidal creams. Now, why are they under chemical barrier? Because ये chemical methods उसमें रहेंगे, उसमें chemical substances रहेंगे जो sperm को kill करने में help करेंगे, sperm की motility reduce करेंगे. So it is going to be applied in the vagina as soon as the sperms are released. Then they are going to kill them. They are going to use, these are often used along with the physical barriers. Okay, they are used along with the physical barriers for increased efficiency, so that failure नहीं होना चाहिए contraception का. Is the IUDs, that is the intrauterine devices. IUD, intrauterine. Now the name itself is suggesting intrauterine means inside the uterus. They will be placed inside the uterus. So they cannot be self-placed. You cannot self-insert something into your uterus. ये किसी expert को करना पड़ेगा, some expert doctor or a nurse who is trained to do that. A nurse who is trained to put the IUD. Alright, it is a device like this which goes and sits in the uterus. ऐसा T-shaped का device है. Okay, and it is to be inserted in the uterus. It has these threads at the end. It goes inside and it sits in the uterus. It is an intrauterine device, has to be inserted by some expert. It does phagocytosis of the sperms. Sperms का phagocytosis होता है ये device की वजह से in the uterus. This is what you have to remember. Now these intrauterine devices which are inserted into the uterus, they have to be inserted by someone else. Okay, and they can be non-medicated, means इसमें कुछ भी medicine induced नहीं रहेगा. It will be plain. Okay, non-medicated IUDs. The example is Lippes loop. ये examples सारे IUDs के are important MCQs. So non-medicated वाले में Lippes loop है. Copper releasing IUDs. Now what is the importance of copper? In addition to phagocytosis of sperms, copper ions जो release होते हैं ये intrauterine device से they decrease the sperm motility. Sperm का movement, उसकी motility बहुत कम कर देते हैं. Sperm का fertilization capacity कम कर देते हैं. They are going to do this in addition to the phagocytosis of the sperm. So copper releasing IUDs में example है copper T, copper 7 and multi-load 375. We will not go into the details कि इन सब में क्या क्या रहता है because that is not for you at this level. But these are the copper releasing IUDs that you have to remember. Third type in this is the hormone releasing IUDs. जो intrauterine device hormones release करेगा, mostly the progesterone and the estrogen. Okay, these hormone releasing IUDs, they are called Progestasert and LNG20. Progestasert and LNG20, these are hormone releasing IUDs. ये match the following में भी आता है. Hormone releasing IUDs के साथ आप ये दोनों को match करोगे, copper releasing IUDs के साथ आप इन तीनों को match करोगे, and non-medicated IUDs के साथ you're going to match Lippes loop. And the advantage of hormone releasing IUDs, hormones are going to make the uterus unsuitable for implantation. Uterus is not going to remain suitable for implantation with these hormone releasing IUDs in addition to the phagocytosis of the sperm. So these are the intrauterine devices which you have to remember, which you will write in your chart now. You're going to write all these three types in your chart followed by their examples. Alright, and their action, and they are not inserted. They have to be you have to get it inserted. Alright, and they remain. जैसे हमने Barrier method में देखा था कि हम coitus के just before coitus we are inserting that they are self-inserted. It is not so. This will remain. Once inserted, it has a warranty of 5 years. It has a warranty of 10 years depending on which IUD it is. And it remains in the uterus till the time the female is not willing to have a child. Alright. So this is the most effective method used in India by females if they want to have a good gap between their children. If the female is having one child, couple is having one child, and they wish to have the second child after 4 years, then this is the best method. Just get the IUD inserted by an expert doctor, and then you have to get the IUD checked every 6 to 8 months with the same doctor. You have to get it checked that it is in place and it is functioning properly. Alright, and then pregnancy can be avoided. So it is the best method which is used by females in India, okay, to prevent pregnancy or for a gap between two children. This is oral contraceptive, something that you are going to take orally. जैसे हम कोई normal tablet लेते हैं जब fever होता है, paracetamol लेते हैं, वैसे ही अगर contraception अगर pregnancy prevent करनी है तो हम oral contraceptive लेंगे. Okay, these are small doses of progesterone, या तो progesterone अकेला या progesterone estrogen combination. Important MCQ. Oral contraceptives will be small doses of progesterone alone or progesterone estrogen combination. Alright, which has to be taken in the form of tablets or pills. They will be taken orally from the mouth. They are going to inhibit the secretion of FSH and LH. FSH and LH का secretion inhibit होगा तो ovulation and implantation inhibit होगा. and they are also going to alter the quality of cervical mucus. सर्विक्स में जो म्यूकस रहता है उसकी क्वालिटी को अल्टर करेंगे सो दैट स्पर्म्स की मोटिलिटी कम हो, स्पर्म्स की एक्टिविटी रिटार्ड हो, एक्टिविटी कम हो. So they are going to inhibit ovulation and implantation, important MCQ. They are going to alter the quality of cervical mucus so that sperms की motility, sperms का activity retard हो. This is how the oral contraceptives work. Now ये ले सकते हैं हम पूरे 21 days of the month. इनिशियल जो फर्स्ट 5-6 डेज रहते हैं मेंस्ट्रुएशन के, व्हेन इट इज ब्लीडिंग, वो डेज छोड़ के यू हैव टू स्टार्ट योर टैबलेट फॉर द रेस्ट 21 डेज. रोज एक टैबलेट लेना है. इसकी स्ट्रिप पे ही नंबर लिखा हुआ आता है. यू विल हैव डे 1 पे ये लेना है, 2 पे ये लेना है, 3 पे ये लेना है, 4 पे ये लेना है, 5 पे ये, 6 पे ये. डे वाइज यू हैव टू टेक द टैबलेट. It will have varying concentrations of progesterone or progesterone plus estrogen. We will not go into deep of this, but it will be taken on all 21 days. पहले के first 5-6 days छोड़ के when it is bleeding, menstruation phase में, वो छोड़ के आपको टैबलेट लेना चालू कर देना है. This is one where the female has to take all 21 days this tablet. Okay. Second one is you have to take the tablet once in a week. Weekly contraceptive है. You have to take the tablet once in a week and you can be sure that you will not land up with any unwanted pregnancy. So this weekly contraceptive is Saheli, with the name of Saheli, which is very much famous in India, and it is non-steroidal preparation. Non-steroidal, ये बहुत important MCQ है because progesterone, estrogen are normally steroids, but Saheli is a non-steroidal preparation of these hormones, which is once in a week pill, developed by CDRI, Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow, India. It was developed at CDRI, Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow, India. Important for your MCQs. ये non-steroidal है, all right, and it was developed over here. It is a weekly pill. It is the most popularly used oral contraceptive pill in India. The third one is an emergency contraceptive. Emergency contraceptive pill. If you have had an unprotected intercourse, all right, yeah, during the time of rape, we've seen the rape incidence is increasing so much. Then if unprotected sexual intercourse हुआ है, all the other methods of contraception have not been used and you've had an intercourse, you can take this oral contraceptive within 72 hours, means within 3 days. Within 3 days आपको लेना है so that fertilization prevent करेगा वो, alright, pregnancy prevent करेगा. So after an unprotected sexual intercourse, this oral contraceptive can be taken within 72 hours. It is an emergency contraceptive. Alright, next जो है हमारा implants and injections. So ये emergency है, the female can take injections of progesterone and estrogen combination also. Alright, emergency में the female can take these progesterone estrogen combinations and implants. Implants is the other form of contraception, which are again made up of progesterone estrogen combinations or progesterone alone, which can be implanted in the skin of the female. को skin में implant कर दो and they will be of longer duration. उनकी efficacy will be of longer duration. जैसे ये complete 21 days लेना है, ये once in a week लेना है, no. You get the implant implanted in the skin of the female or an injection taken and it is going to have an effect of say 1 year or 2 years. They tell you that for this duration now this implant is going to work. So that much duration will be the duration where you don't need to take any other contraceptive because you have implants implanted in the skin of the female. So that is also one method of contraception. Next is the surgical removal. Okay, next is the surgical removal. किस part का surgical removal? So that it should act as a contraceptive. It should help in preventing pregnancy. So females में it is called tubectomy. Females में it is called tubectomy. ये जो fallopian tube है उसको cut कर देंगे, incision देके tie करके रखेंगे. So it is going to prevent gamete transfer. It is going to prevent gamete transfer. ये ovum यहाँ से pass ही नहीं हो सकेगा आगे. The sperms cannot come here because it is cut from here. They cannot come to this part where the ovum is. It is going to prevent gamete transfer. Gamete transfer is prevented in these methods. वैसे ही मेल्स में टेस्टिस से एपिडिडाइमस जा रहा है. ओके, एपिडिडाइमस से एक डक्ट ऊपर जा रही है विच इज द वास डेफरेंस वी हैव सीन. So if this vas deferens is cut, हमने डिस्कस किया था, if the vas deferens is cut, the semen will be without sperms because यहाँ से जो sperms निकले हैं अब वो यहीं पे रहेंगे. They have not traveled to this part and then through the penis. So that procedure is called vasectomy. Again, gamete transfer prevent हो रहा है because vas deferens is the duct which is carrying the gametes, the male gametes from the male sex organ that is the testes and taking it further. So gamete transfer is prevented. Vas deferens को कट करना बोलेंगे vasectomy. Fallopian tube को कट करना या ligate करना temporarily. Initially they were just cut previously, but nowadays इसको ligate करके यहाँ पे tie करके रख सकते हैं. Future में if at all it is to be reversed, then we can just open the ligature, we can open the knot and join them. All right, but your textbook says these are not reversible because एक बार कट कर दिया तो वो reversible नहीं हो सकता है. All right, so we will be following that with the NCERT. So tubectomy is cutting of the fallopian tube so that gamete transfer is prevented. Vasectomy is cutting of the vas deferens in the males. Important MCQs with vasectomy in males and tubectomy in females and gamete transfer prevent होता है surgical methods से. ये irreversible होते हैं. ये एक एक्सपर्ट से कराने पड़ते हैं. Okay, an expert doctor has to do these procedures and these are not reversible, and but these are sure methods, sure contraception. These are not reversible, have to be done by an expert. और भी है, अगर सर्जिकल रिमूवल कर दे ओवरीज का ही या टेस्टिस का या यूट्रस का, देन ऑल्सो प्रेगनेंसी विल नॉट टेक प्लेस. ओके, इफ वी सर्जिकली रिमूव द टेस्टिस, वी सर्जिकली रिमूव द ओवरीज और द यूट्रस फ्रॉम द फीमेल, टेस्टिस फ्रॉम द मेल, देन फर्टिलाइजेशन नहीं होगा एंड आगे की प्रेगनेंसी नहीं होगी. So that also can be written in surgical methods where ovaries or testes is surgically removed. All these birth control methods are definitely helping us to keep a check on the growing population. But most important is couples should be educated. हमको educate करना है couples को to utilize these birth control methods. Alright, more than half of the population is not educated as to what birth control methods can be used. If unprotected intercourse हुआ है, so this emergency tablet can be taken. They don't have this awareness. So the government is putting up ads, putting up print media, putting it up on the radio so that all this message spreads. But you and I can also help our friends. Okay, parents should be discussing it openly with their children. Older siblings should be discussing, friends should be discussing so that awareness is spread. And the unwanted births are prevented. All right. So next lecture mein we will see about medical termination of pregnancy. That is, if at all pregnancy happens and we want to terminate it, we want to eliminate it, how that is done. And we will see about the sexually transmitted diseases. All right. जो unprotected sexual acts से होते हैं, what are those sexually transmitted diseases? And we will see if a couple wants to have a child. All this while we were seeing that couple does not want to have a child. But if a couple wants to have a child and is having some problems in that process, the couple is not able to reproduce, then what are the assisted reproductive techniques? हम externally कैसे assist करते हैं reproduction को in a couple which is having problem in normal reproduction. We will see all this in the next lecture.